Alright, Commander Bly. We've got forces set up all around our tiny little base here. Hey man, come on, don't call it tiny, it's pretty big. Sir, this is literally the smallest base in the entire Republic. No, it's not, man. Come on, it's a big base. It's huge. Look how big it is. Okay, sir. Sure it is. Alright, I'm insecure about the size of my base, man. Get off my back about it. It's a big base. Yeah, totally, Commander Bly. Big old base right there. Alright. Fine, dude. What do you want from me? It's a small base. It's a small base. But, you know what? It'll get the job done. We'll beat back these droids here and we'll win the day for the Republic. Yo, what's going on, you bad Larrys? It's me, Daily Tactics here, and today we are going to be doing a little bit more of the Metaverse Let's Go to Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. But today, we're doing a micro fortress. We've done a lot of super fortresses, we've done our fair share of mega fortresses, but you know what we've never done is a micro fortress, and this one is pretty sick, if we're being completely honest. It may be small in stature. I mean, this is the entirety of the fortress here. It's pretty small. It's a small boy, but it's pretty well equipped. It has 3 ATTE tanks. It is loaded to the brim with 3 27th Star Corps troopers. I mean, these guys are everywhere, and they have quite the arsenal too. They've got DC-15X, they've got miniguns, they've got assault rifles, they've got SMGs, they've got every weapon out the wazoo, baby. And they have many ramparts from which they can fire from. They've also got one of these Republic 50mm turrets. It's a pretty stark defense for a micro fortress here. I thought it would be fun to switch it up and do a smaller fortress battle rather than a larger one, but still have it be, you know, pretty brutal and pretty extreme. However, the droids are coming in hot and fast under the leadership of General Grievous. Here is the Dark Lord himself. Well, he's not really a lord, but he's, you know, he's pretty baller, and he is coming in with an army of security droids as well as commando droids coming through the forest here, and they have a large number of AAT tanks spread throughout the map, and they completely encompass the clone trooper army here. They've got tanks and troopers all over the place. However, a number of clone troopers have sallied forth from the barracks here and are going to meet the droids on the beaches. So there will be like a mini assault at the beginning of the battle from the clones, then they'll retreat back into the fortress with the rest of the clone troopers and hopefully defend. It should be a really dynamic battle. It should be really interesting. If you guys would do me the favor of liking this video, it helps out the channel a ton. Please subscribe if you haven't already. At 200,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway, I'm pretty sure. So look forward to that. And comment down below what you thought of the battle and what you'd like to see next. All right, boys, let's get it poppin'. Alrighty then, fellas, we're gonna go ahead and press start right now. And, oh, fire beginning almost immediately. We got a lot of clone troopers running out there to meet up with the battle droids. We also have some forward positions for the clones up here where they've got a little bit of like a radio signal type of a thing, and they're firing away from there, though they did get pretty wiped right there. I think we're gonna actually go into slow-mo here because there is a lot happening right off the bat. The ATTE tanks firing off really nicely. Keep those things alive and you can win this battle, no doubt, boys. A lot of the clone infantry, after that sort of initial surge forward that we saw, they are now backing up towards the military base. They realize the might of the droid army that is coming for them right now and decided to back off a little bit. General Grievous got his hands on an E5 rifle, and we can see him laying down, supporting with some cover fire for his droid troopers that are in the front lines right now. And we've also got AAT tanks coming forward. Oh, by the way, Commander Bly is in this battle. He's right there. Hello, Commander Bly. How are you today? The backside of the fortress over here doesn't seem to be faring as good as the front side. They do have less defenses back here. You know, only 1 ATTE tank and then less clone troopers as well. However, they're going up against less droids as well, so, you know, it kind of makes up for that. We also have this little, like, annex part of the clone trooper fortress over here with this bridge leading to the actual clone trooper fortress. I think this is one of the coolest parts of the battle right here. I mean, look at this. This looks kind of sick, if we're being honest. this little bridge with clones lined up on it, observing the rest of the battlefield. None of the droids seem to be in range for them to really start firing yet, but they're getting there. They're coming in hot right now, so I imagine we'll see fire over there pretty soon. Another one of these little forward recon positions for the clones is getting attacked here by the droids in the backside of the military base, and they're getting wiped out pretty good there. Hate to see it, boys. Hate to see it. The ATTE is really the saving grace of the backlines right now, as it's the only one getting a ton of fire out, although it is under fire from some AAT tanks, which is dangerous, if you were to ask me. Oh my god, tons of clone troopers filing into the micro fortress right now from the front lines here. They are on full retreat mode right now. And I don't blame them. These AATs have come up to the very front walls of the fortress here and are really, really pressuring the clone troopers, trying to skirt around the ATTE, I think. Although it's not really working, the ATTE gunner is just sort of rotating around to meet him. But they're at least out of range of these frontal guns here, so that'll certainly help the AATs. But there are also rocket troopers within the base. Well, maybe they're all dead now, who knows, but they'll be able to fire at these guys too. Ooh, one of those AATs does end up exploding, so that's good to see. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I think it's time to go into normal speed here. We can see that the bridge is starting to fire off. They actually do manage to get a quick, cheeky little kill there on that AAT tank. Very impressive. Guys, don't fire at the same dead AAT. There you go. Yeah. Fire at the other ones. Don't waste your rounds on one that's already perished. That's probably the stupidest thing you could do. It's kind of stupid. Why would you do that? Yeah, the ATTEs here, they're still alive, man. These things are tough. Oh, I spoke too soon. This one over here actually does go down in a ball of flames there. Too many AATs attacking it, I suppose, and more are even coming through the water right now, supported by droid infantry. Good to see that the droids are supporting their tanks here. You know, tank assault without infantry support always ends in disaster, as we can see by these two over here. But if you have infantry plus the tanks, you tend to do a lot better. However, the infantry is obviously a lot slower than the tanks, so it takes them a while to get up there. It's tough out here, boys. It is tough out here. All four of these AATs have been taken down. I think that was a you know, a mixture of the rocket troopers up here as well as the ATTE tank. They sort of worked in association with each other and managed to make that happen. However, droid infantry is coming through the grass here, and it looks like they're beginning an assault on the annex portion of the clone trooper micro fortress over here. So that's sort of a new challenge and will be tougher because the ATTE can certainly do some serious damage against infantry, but it's not going to be as effective when the infantry is a bit more spread out and attacking this position here. But they are kind of clumped together, so maybe that's not true. Maybe they will be able to you know, launch a pretty solid assault over here. Who knows, boys? It is yet to be seen. There's also more droid infantry over here assaulting the back end of the base, and they're getting pretty wiped. They don't have a lot of numbers over here. There's a few more in the water over this way, but the back assault of the fortress is not going too hot for the droids, to say the least. Another ATTE tank over here does go down. However, the droids used up, looks like, all of their AATs on taking that thing out, and now they're really just down to their infantry in order to finish this battle out. If we look at the minimap right now, blue are the droids, red are the clone troopers, and we do have the droids with some pretty extreme numbers still, but the clones are just sort of blobbed up together in this micro fortress, and they still have a lot of defenses, not to mention an entire ATTE tank, which is very problematic. So I could see the droids definitely losing this battle at this juncture, but they could pull a nice little W out of their butts here. This could be, you know, the moment where the droids clutch it up and manage to take out a victory, but it could also be the point where they falter and lose. Who knows? Only time will tell, baby. Only time will tell. Either way, guys, I did mention this at the beginning of the video, but I wanted to mention it again and clarify what I meant. But I was sort of planning on doing a large-scale giveaway at 200,000 subscribers. I was thinking about maybe doing like a tiered sort of giveaway. So like, if you, you know, come in first place for the giveaway, or contest or whatever it ends up shaping out to be, you'll win like maybe some Lego clone troopers, because that's been really popular on the channel lately. So maybe a Lego clone trooper army giveaway, you know, give away like 20 or 30 Lego clone troopers, which would be a pretty big grand prize because those things are a little bit pricey. Second place could be, I don't know, winning like a Lego set or something along those lines. And then third place could be winning some merch or something like that. I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about doing, because I think I haven't done a giveaway in quite a while, beyond, you know, the odd Men of War giveaway or whatever. And it just seems right to do, because you guys have given me, you know, a lot of subscribers, and so I thought, you know, reward that with a big giveaway that I set up or something. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If I were to do a giveaway, you know, what would you like the prizes to be? Those are just some ideas I had, but they're certainly not set in stone. I could do other prizes, of course, if that's what you would like. So yeah, just hit me up in the comment section with your thoughts on it. What you'd want to win. I could do a contest. If so, what kind of contest would you like to see? But I think the end goal would be 200,000 subscribers. So we're still a ways away from this. So there's plenty of time to brainstorm and stuff. But I'd be very open to hearing your suggestions. That'd be really cool, I think. Either way, back to the battle. The droids are taking their first steps into the fortress here, although they are getting gunned down almost immediately at the foyer. The droids are having a bit of a struggle bus right now, though they have been slaughtering quite a number of clone troopers that are up this ramp here. The clones are having a bit of a tough time right now because this area is pretty open to incoming fire from outside the fortress, so there's not a lot of room for them to hunker down in over here when there's so many of them crowding the halls. And in addition to that, you know, you can only return fire so much from this area because there's not a lot of cover for them to utilize, but they still need to keep the droids out of the base, so they do need to get those shots off. So a lot of brave clones are coming into the hallway, getting their shots off, killing the droids, and then dying as a result. It's all part of being a clone trooper, though, baby. It's what they signed up for. Well, I guess they didn't really sign up for it. They're just kind of born into it, you know? So it's a little bit of a gray morality area there. You know, should we be cloning these troopers for warfare straight out of being born and making them into child soldiers, essentially? Maybe, maybe not. It's not for me to say. It's for the Jedi to say, and they clearly made their decision of, yes, we should. A lot of the clones getting a little bit cocky here and actually running out of the battlefield, you know, restrictions here and coming into the outside steps to try and lead a bit of an assault against the droids. I wouldn't be doing that right now. I'd wait a little bit longer, but that's what they're choosing to do, man. Here's Grievous out here, actually still alive right there. Kind of surprising he's lived so long in the battlefield. He's not really partaking in the straightforward assault anymore. He's hanging back and watching his droids do the dirty work. Sort of a stereotypical Grievous thing to do. He is often watching his droids do the dirty work. He rarely actually partakes in the front lines of the battlefield. Still, we're seeing more clones go down over here, but I think we're at that sort of stalemate moment in the battle where, you know, the droids can't really break in and the clones can't break out, so it's just losses for both sides, and things aren't going too hot. There's still some droids over here on the annex portion of the battlefield. It looks like they're trying to attack these ramparts over here. They're getting a few shots off and actually suppressing those clones, but they're losing more troopers than they're killing, which is, of course, not what you want in this type of a situation. The annex battle over here really just did not end up going well. There's still a few droids over here, and they did manage to kill, you know, most of the troopers on the bridge and a lot of the troopers over here in this little position, but the ATTE is still alive and thriving, and they never really managed to get on top of the bridge themselves. So this whole portion of the battlefield did not end up well, and the clones, in fact, are over here on the back end of the battlefield right now in the water, managing to flank a lot of those droids that were around this area. So kind of impressive from the clone troopers. I think it's about time where we squad up the droids. Something we do in every battle nowadays just to make them work together a little bit better. So, you know, squad them up. And we'll see how they take the battle from here. So actually, one squad, after I squatted them up, deciding to charge on in. Brave soldiers here. They're in the foyer right now, but they're getting pretty big-time butchered there. I don't think they got a single kill. But, hey, I appreciate the initiative, at the very least. It's, you know, it's pretty cool to see the droids at least try in here. Oftentimes, they'll be cowardly and just sort of stick around the ends, so it's nice to see them. That clone just walked straight into a blaster bolt in the face. That was a little brutal to watch, man. That was a toughie. That was... Oh, my goodness. My goodness. All right, let's squad up some more, since the squads were kind of broken up right there, so... Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. A few more clones, you know, retaking these rampart positions here. Wait, where'd you come from? Was he just underground? Sir! What was that? More droids trying to push in the foyer, but failing. I think the clones do have this victory here. They are still taking some losses because the clones that are free roaming keep on trying to push outside, and then they get slaughtered when they do. But in reality, the droids just do not have the numbers to take this victory for themselves. First of all, there's an ATTE still alive. That is a big, big threat. Second of all, if we look at the minimap, there are still so many clone troopers left alive in the innards of this fortress. Not to mention the backside is, you know, really, really strong in terms of defenses, so those guys can just hold out, you know, if the droids do get into the middle. Not to mention Bly's troopers in here are still fully stacked, and, you know, parts of the rampart over here are still alive, so... I would definitely say this is going to be a droid loss for sure. But, you know, we're going to see some more futile pushes here. At least the droids are still fighting. At least they're still getting a few kills. They're not giving up just yet, but yeah, this is definitely an L right here. In fact, the last major droid force right now is getting beat up. So this micro fortress certainly was, you know, pretty brutal. And, you know, it didn't hold great. You know, to call this an all-out, you know, swooping victory would be a lie because the clones took some serious losses. I mean, for heck's sake, man, they lost 2 ATTEs. Those things are valuable. And they lost a lot of clone troopers. But they held the base at the end of the day, and, I would say the droids probably lost more troopers than the clones did because they started off with more droid troopers than clone troopers. So, you know, it's a victory, but it's not a exceptionally good victory, I would say. It's a little, you know, it's a little Pyrrhic, but not fully Pyrrhic. It's a weird, like, gray area there. Either way, not a lot of droids left alive. Let's just charge the last few. Kumbaya! Get in there. Oh, they're meeting up with Grievous. Grievous is going to go in, too. All right, last charge. Final charge of the droids. Grievous goes down. Droids actually do get a number of clone kills right there. That's pretty impressive. Not bad. There's 2 left. Go in. Come on. Here, you want to kill that guy? There you go. You want to kill that guy? Nope. Okay. And that is the end of the droid assault there. Oh, there's one droid left alive way over here, actually. Oh, it's a rocket trooper. Here, you can... Why don't we try and get the kill on the ACTE with this guy? Why not? Why not? It'll be fun. Dink 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 dink. Droid rocket launcher. Moving in. We can fast motion this as he just sort of runs forward here. Hopefully the clones up there don't shoot him. I don't think they even notice him. Okay. Boom. How'd that miss? Uh-oh. Get behind the tree. Oh, we keep hitting the bridge. What if we shoot a little lower? No, wait, what? I think the bridge is restricting our aim. Can people not? Oh, you can't cross under the bridge. There's a glitch there. Oh, shoot. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's weird. Either way, guys, that was the last droid, and the clone micro fortress held very, very well. I think this was a super fun battle, if we're being completely honest. Maybe we should do more of these, like, micro fortress battles in the future. It's sort of like a very condensed battlefield as opposed to larger super fortresses where it's very, you know, grand scale and things like that. So it's kind of cool to get this different perspective here. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to comment down below what you think. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to do a 200,000 subscriber massive giveaway. Like the video if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.